Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get to it. So, welcome back to the Two Idiots Talking podcast. We are technically this would be the Three Idiots Talking podcast. My apologies, Noah. We are back with a new video. As you can see by the title, today, just like we said in our last video, we were going to do. We are doing a NFL all-time draft order, or draft just all-time drafts. This one's going to be a bit longer than the NBA one because obviously the NFL has more positions. But to keep it a bit shorter, we're going to decide to. We have cut it down to we are not going to be drafting. We're going to be drafting only skill players and then a D line and an offensive line to make it essentially a lot quicker because it would take quite a long time to do all the positions on a field. We're not doing bench players for this one because it would just take too long. We'd have to do double what we're doing. So. Besides all that, before the draft, we did a draft order from a random number generator. I ended up with the first pick. Noah got the second. Cole got the third. And for some reason, Cole was quite happy with the third. Cole, before we start, why were you happy with the third pick? Or not the first? Not the first.
Pick.
Why didn't you want the first pick?
Because I didn't want to choose between two people.
Who were the two people you had in mind?
Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh. Fair. Okay. Noah, you were really happy you got the second pick. Why is that?
No, I was not, but
Well, you seemed pretty happy.
well, now I am.
Okay. Why were you super happy you got that pick?
Oh, you'll find out eventually.
Yeah, we'll find out. Keeping it close to the vest. All right. Before we start, is there any player you guys, without giving it away, you absolutely want to have, or are you just winging it?
The GOAT.
You want the GOAT? Your GOAT?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Cole, any player that you 100% want to get, or are you just winging it?
I would like a certain player.
I figured you might. All right. So once again, we're doing a round by. So one real quick thing: there is no position order that we're going by. You can draft any position. You can draft the fucking linebacker round one if you wanted to. Also, we're doing it by the same thing we did with the NBA draft, where we do 1 through 3, 3 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 1. This is gonna take a little bit longer than the previous one, but that's okay because that's what makes it fun. Also, I think I'm gonna struggle a bit more than anything, but I have put up here a list you guys can see. I just, what I did was just Googled NFL's top 100 greatest players, so you can see all the player options here on your screen, so you can get a kind of a glimpse at what most people are probably going to be. I would say, obviously, some of these are not going to be picked because they're like tackles and whatnot, offensive linemen. But for the most part, you should be able to see them. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So with the first pick in the NFL all-time draft, I am going to select Patrick Mahomes. I think he will go down as the greatest QB to ever touch this game. He has 2 rings already. He has
this game. What
Yep.
a weird and
Yep.
upsetting way to say that.
Shut the fuck up. He has 2 rings at 27. He has 2 MVPs at 27. He has 2 Super Bowl MVPs at 27. That's better than Brady. He has better stats than Brady ever did, and Rodgers at this age. He currently has the highest overall QB passer rating of all time. Whether he's able to sustain that and how long, we'll see. The only person who's in rivalry for his skill is Aaron Rodgers, and he already has more rings than Rodgers did. That's not Rodgers' fault, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't need to explain this to you guys. You know what it is. All right, I'm also going to add a timer. That's the one thing I forgot, timer. So we're going to have, I think, 30 seconds at the start. I feel like that's fair. And then at round 3, I think we'll up it to 45 because it'll start getting a little harder. All right. Noah, you are officially on the clock.
Yep. Okay. Give me Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice off the board. Fair enough. Widers. Oh, I should put their positions down here. So we got
Fuck
QB,
you, Cole.
wide receiver. I think Cole might have wanted that, but
I
no.
wanted
Can you
Jerry
give a
Rice
quick
so
reason
bad.
for why you picked Jerry Rice instead of any QB at the start?
Because most people see him as the best player ever.
It's fair. He was probably the best player. He was my 1-2. That was the one, Mahomes and him. All right, Cole, you're on the clock.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a pretty easy one. A-Rod going to Cole's
The
imaginary
most
football doll.
disrespected athlete of all time.
In quotations, most disrespected
Okay, don't do
athlete
that.
of all time.
What the Green Bay Packers did to that man should be punishable by death.
It's pretty.
They had the most talented quarterback in the history of the NFL and decided to never help him do anything ever in his entire career there.
All right, what's your
And
next?
he has every right to leave.
He did. Should have left way earlier, in my opinion.
Pick two?
I love him.
You love him? That's just
Yeah.
it. Just
Yeah,
I love him.
I hate the Packers front office. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. That's fair. I give it. He's
Not
probably.
Jordan Love either.
He'll probably career-wise, he has the most talented career of all time, and Mahomes is, I think, gonna pass him at one point, but we'll see. All right, Noah, you're back, or Cole, you're back on the clock again with your second pick.
Ooh.
Don't.
Who is he
I
gonna
mean-
take? Dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
How could I possibly? I'm gonna do what the Green Bay Packers morally refuse to do for
Mm.
what, 15 years?
Who you
and I'm
taking?
gonna help my quarterback.
My
which
God.
just drives the Packers insane. Give me Randy Moss.
Randy Moss off the board.
I'm okay with this.
You're okay with this?
Yes, I am.
There it is. Noah,
Let me pick my pick.
your second pick, round 2.
Green Bay
All right.
Packers are turning over
I'm
their
gonna,
office right now.
I'm gonna take the best defensive player of all time, Lawrence
Lawrence
Taylor.
Taylor? There it is. Lawrence Taylor, LT, off the board. Lawrence Taylor is a linebacker. There we go. Also, as you guys can see, this is the amount of positions that we have to fill in on our starting lineup. Offensively, we have to do 1 QB, 3 receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, O-line. Defensively, we need a D-line, 2 safeties, 3 DBs, and 3 LBs. Any type you choose. All right, that leaves it to me on the clock. So this is gonna get a little weird because I need to throw it. I need to throw to Mahomes to throw to someone. There's a lot of options. A lot of them. I feel like with the route I went, I have to give him a really good one. Okay. I'm going to take... Oh, he'll be available. Okay, sorry. My apologies. I got distracted for a second. Okay, my clock ran out. Anyway, I'm taking Emmitt Smith.
Fucking idiot.
What?
Emmitt
Idiot.
Smith, running
Come on,
back.
Numbskull.
Because I have back-to-back picks.
It doesn't answer that question.
He's one of the best running backs of all time.
Like, he's
It's not
number
even
5.
the best running back of all time.
No, that's probably Walter Payton.
Okay.
I mean, that's not who I was gonna say was the best, but okay.
Who do you think's the best?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. I like Emmitt Smith. He has the career rushing yards.
Yes, he had the greatest offensive line forever.
Well, put him behind good O line. You know what you can do.
Okay.
All right, I'm on the clock again.
Emmitt Smith.
Yes. What's fucking wrong with Emmitt Smith?
The second round.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. Sure,
What
man.
is fucking wrong with Emmitt Smith, man?
Hey, just take your next pick, bro.
Well, I'm gonna go with what is actually the second greatest receiver of all time and pick Terrell Owens.
The fuck is wrong with you?
There we go.
What is wrong with you?
The actual second greatest receiver of
No,
all
he's
time.
not.
He's
Yes, he
probably third or
is.
fourth.
There we go. Emmett Smith, Terrell Owens. My O line is looking lit. My offense
Your
is
O-line
looking
doesn't
lit.
exist yet.
I know. All right, Cole. Noah, you're
Know
up.
what you mean. All right, which the actual 2 greatest running backs will I take? Let's see. Between 2 guys. Do I go for pure speed, or do I go for the ultimate combo of speed and power? personally, I'm going to go with the speed guy, and I'm going to go Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders off the board.
A much better running back than Emmitt Smith.
Disagree. Well,
Come on,
he's
okay.
better than Emmitt Smith in some ways.
Watch his
not others.
highlight reels.
All right,
Yeah,
Cole, you're on the clock.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the steel curtain.
The steel
Yeah.
curtain is off the board. A D line. The first D line to be taken. There we go. Not a bad D line. Not sure how they're going to do the same things they did in that era
I think
in
they're
this
going to do
era
quite well.
with all the different rule changes, but we'll see. All right, Cole, you're back on the board again.
I think they'll be fine. Give me the 90s Cowboys O-line.
90s Cowboys O-line. Very
Oh.
nice.
I mean, I don't think he took the best defensive line of all time, but I'll take it.
90s Cowboys O-line off the board. Cole going back-to-back strategy, trying to save the more position picks for later on. All right, Noah, you're up again. You're on the
I'm
clock.
going to take what I believe to be the greatest defensive line of all time, and I'm going to take the 85 Bears.
85 Bears D-line. Very interesting. It's
Interesting.
not a bad pick at all.
One Super Bowl.
They give up 12
versus
points a game.
4
Well, yeah,
Super
I said
Bowls.
85 Bears, a specific year, of
Weird.
course. They get 12 points per game. I'm taking that every day.
One Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
Steel curtain won 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, because I'm referring to 1 year of a defense.
All
You're
right, I'm officially on the clock, and with my first pick, I'll be taking the 1971 Vikings D-line.
Hey, what's your nickname though?
Purple People Eaters.
0 Super Bowls.
True, 0 Super Bowls, but the least amount of points scored in history against them.
That's also because they played in 1971, but yeah.
Does
Well.
help. But
Not exactly how this works.
I know.
and for my next pick, I'm gonna have to think for a second. That's a good pick, Cole. The '90s Cowboys O-line. I'm not gonna lie,
In
not a bad one. And so, since you took that, I'm going to be taking the 1970s Raiders of the O-line.
The hell?
There we go. What's wrong with that, Noah?
Just don't know who was on it.
A lot of Hall of Famers. Only allowed 24 sacks in 14 games. All right, Noah, you're up.
Alright. I'll take probably one of the most underrated offensive lines of all time. Give me the Hogs!
The
80s
Hogs,
Redskins.
really?
Yep, 80s Redskins.
I figured you would have taken the 2016 Cowboys.
Yeah, give me the Hogs.
Wow. I'm a little surprised about that one, I gotta be honest. All right, fair enough. Cole, you're back on the clock. 2 in a row. And I don't really. I mean, they're very good, but I don't think they're considered like top 3.
They are. At least top 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna add. You have. After this round, I'm gonna add 45. Put 45. I forgot to do that shit. Actually, you have 45 now.
Okay.
You got 15 seconds.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis off the board. Now he played linebacker, correct?
Yes,
Middle
he
linebacker,
did.
yes.
Yes,
Like
he
you put
did.
wherever.
Linebacker. All right, round 6. Cole, you are up again.
Fuck is that guy?
Is it? Oh, you can take Night Train.
Deion Sanders.
I hate you.
Deion Sanders
That was
off
who I was
the
gonna pick.
board. Corner
That's
from
a-
the
That's
Detroit
funny.
Lions.
Huh?
Or no, that's the Cowboys one. Night Train
He
Lions
played
for
for
the
a lot of
Lions.
teams.
He did play for a lot of teams though.
I think
Falcons and Niners was where Deion most, or Cowboys.
and Falcons.
All right, Noah, you're on the
I said
board.
Falcons.
45.
Okay, I'm going to take Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie Lott. Oh man, that was
Good
my
pick.
next pick.
You're welcome.
That's annoying. Which one are you having him play, safety or corner?
Safety.
Safety. All right, my next pick.
Most competitive athlete ever, I might add. He amputated his finger to keep playing a game. I don't want to hear it.
It's pretty rich. All right, I'm gonna take with my first pick. I'm going to be taking Dick Butkus.
Greatest name in the history of the National Football League.
Bears.
Truly amazing. All right, that's a linebacker. And then my next pick. So hard between you two. You make a very compelling argument, sir. Hard to say. Yep, alright. I'm going to take Rod Woodson of the Steelers.
I might just take the better Woodson because I can.
And I'm going to have him play corner. There we go. Alright, Noah.
Wait, I don't think you can
Safety.
switch a safety to corner.
He played corner and safety. When I looked up top
He's a
five,
safety.
when I looked
Then
up
why
top
didn't you pick-
corners of
Why
all
didn't you
time,
pick the
Rod
better
Woodson. When I looked up when I looked up he plays both.
But you didn't even pick the best Woodson.
Because the other Woodson's a fucking safety too, I believe.
No, he's not. No, he's a corner. Charles Woodson's a corner.
I wanted a safety.
Okay. All right.
All right, Noah, you're up.
I am going to take Dick Night Train Lane.
Night Train Lane. Good pick. He played safety, correct?
Corner.
Cole, you are officially up.
Isn't that bananas? Give me Palomalu.
Troy Polamalu.
Safety.
Right, Polamalu. I think that's how you say his name. Or spell it. Polamalu off the board. There we go. Cole, you're up again.
Is Walter Payton still on the board?
He
Yeah.
is.
I'll take Walter Payton.
Walter Payton off the board.
That's so funny.
All right, Noah. You're up.
Yes, I am.
What do I need? What do I need? What do I need?
I will give my quarterback, who I don't know yet, a consistent, great receiver.
Who's that?
As I'm going to take the big boy, Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry, really?
Yes, really.
Larry Fitzgerald. I'm
Great rating loss.
a little surprised, I gotta be honest with you. Alright. Did not think you were gonna pick Fitzgerald there.
I'll take him every day.
Think he's a little overrated.
Elite receiver. Never had a real good quarterback.
All right. I'm gonna take Rob Gronkowski.
You literally, before this, said he wasn't the best head of all time.
Yep, but I know how badly you want him.
Okay, if that's your mentality, sure.
And then with my next pick, it's between you guys. T.O. I don't see how you can go wrong with this. I pick Don Hudson,
Alright.
What position?
receiver.
Wide receiver.
All right,
Alrighty then.
Noah, you are up.
I'm going to take. I believe he's the only person in college to win Heisman on defense. I'm going to take Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson off the board, corner. Cole, you are up.
Look at that.
Ooh, look at that.
Give me Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez off the board.
All right, that leaves that to me. I guess I get the third best, or I mean second best. I don't know. If he's the best.
10. No, he's the best.
Why didn't you take him?
Because
Exactly.
I wanted to piss you off.
You didn't even succeed.
I think I did because you're tilted about it.
I'm gonna build a better team, so I don't think I'm
Nah.
not pissed.
Gronk will be an amazing option with Mahomes.
Am I up?
Mm-hmm.
Is Calvin Johnson on the board?
He is.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson off the board.
Wait, who just picked before?
Cole picked Tony Gonzalez.
Didn't know Calvin was still on the board.
Noah, you are up. That's tough for
I
you.
was taking him rounds ago. Alright.
I got a QB,
I'm gonna look up the best receivers of all
running
time.
back, receiver, done. I got linebacker, safety, tight end, receiver. I need another receiver. I need another running back,
Alright.
and then I'm done.
I will
offensive.
take Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison off the board.
I almost took him.
Not a bad pick at all. This is where it gets really tricky. Could take you.
What do I pick my coach? Oh lord.
Whatever you want.
I know he's gonna get stolen if I don't take him first.
I guess I just have to go with the next best available option, to be completely honest. But I really want to pick a newer player. But he did win a lot of rings. Fuck it. Michael Irvin. Proven player. Would love to have picked one of the newer receivers, but Irvin's just got too many good stats and too many rings. Alright, next pick. I can get that later.
I'm next pick, right?
I am right now. I got,
Damn it.
could go you. Could go you. Ooh. If fuck it. Let's round it out. I'm gonna take LaDainian Tomlinson. It's my last running back. There we go. Noah, you are up.
Alright. Okay. I am going to take Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. Has he not been taken? No, I guess not. Jim Brown off the board. Cole, you're up.
Let's see.
You sound a little
Derek
nervous.
Thomas available?
He
Yep.
is.
Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas. I actually don't know what position he played.
Linebacker.
Linebacker.
Roll Tide.
There we go. Roll Tide.
Most sacks in a game in NFL history.
My goodness. That was right. Okay, there we go. Cole, you're back up again.
Give me. Give me Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey. Who is that actually? I don't.
Corner.
Recognize. Corner.
Broncos. Redskins.
Ah. Okay. All right. Noah, you're back up again.
I need a true defensive leader.
Who you picking?
Probably the best defensively when it came to knowing what their team is doing and reading defenses. I'm going to take for my middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly?
So he's one of the greatest at reading offenses ever.
From the Panthers?
Yes.
Alright, bro.
Wow, you are reading into
I knew you
that
would take a Pete
way
Maravich somewhere in
more.
here.
Oh, Lord.
He is my defensive leader.
That's okay. That's a wild one. Didn't see that one coming.
I'm sorry he retired young. I'm sorry he didn't want more brain damage.
That's a wild one. That is something. Okay, Alright, fuck it. One of the greatest safeties of all time, Ed Reed, off the board.
I thought you were gonna go with somebody else.
Nope. Who'd you think I was gonna go with now?
The person I'm gonna pick when it's my turn.
I swear, if I get 2 picks stolen from me in a row,
Is that really? Did you want Ed Reed?
I did want Ed Reed.
You're not gonna get this guy.
Probably the second greatest safety of all time. Maybe the third.
You're gonna have to settle with Brian Dawkins, buddy.
Is it my pick?
No. What's his fucking name? Where is it? I just had it a second ago. Where is he? Where the fuck was he? He was just here a second ago. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Fucking hell. Jack Lambert, linebacker.
Alright.
Noah, you're up.
Alright, give me Sean Taylor.
You rat.
Should've taken him. You could have taken him, took somebody else.
Didn't really want to,
Ronnie
be honest.
Sean Taylor, that's mean.
Whatever. Cole, you're up. Back to back.
Yeah, give me Dawkins. I was gonna take Dawkins over Sean Taylor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dawkins off the board. Brian Dawkins.
Oh boy.
Safety.
Chris Carter available?
He is. Oh, not taking that one yet. All right.
Mike Singletary available?
They are.
Yeah. Take your choice.
Hmm.
Yeah, give me Mike Singletary.
Mike Singletary off the board. All right, Noah. You know what that means.
All right.
Wait. Sorry, continue. You're good.
I'm stuck between Junior Seau and Jack Ham. I am going to go with Junior Seau.
Junior Seau. You're gonna have to tell me the position. Don't recognize the name.
Outside linebacker.
Gotcha. Linebacker. All right. Back up, back to back. Here we go. What do I need? I need another DB. I need some more linebackers too.
Oh, I should take him. That would be hilarious.
You're not going to, because I'm going to be taking him.
I don't think we're talking about the same person.
I have a feeling we are.
There's two people I want to take. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I know exactly the two you're talking about now, then. And you're going to get one of them, sadly.
No way you know what I'm talking about. Actually, there's kind of three people I can take that would be hilarious, but I don't want to take him because that's a little much.
All right, I'm gonna take with my first pick, Mel Blunt.
One.
Indeed. Second, I will be taking. I need one more linebacker, right? I think so. So hard to choose between these people. Why has no one taken Chuck Bednarik right yet? That's wild.
Who?
Chuck Bednarik.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
I probably
And
not.
Derek.
Cool. I can't believe you didn't take Ray Nitschke.
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 Yeah.
To try to not be biased here.
Fuck it. The one you were gonna.
I don't like a lot of people on my team.
I'm picking the other one Noah picked. I'm taking Jack Ham. All right, Noah, you are up.
All right, I do have players left. I need somebody to
Oh, here we go.
To sail the ship.
Sail
Per
the
se.
ship. Okay.
A coach. I'm gonna take the greatest coach of all time, greatest leader of all time, Bill Belichick.
Shocker.
I'm not letting
Stunning.
anybody fucking have him.
Didn't think you would.
Don't you?
By the way, I find it hilarious no one took Brady.
Oh yeah, because you
Why
guys already
would
picked your
they?
quarterbacks.
Why would I draft like the 10th best quarterback of all time?
I'm not. I'm waiting because you already picked your quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
It's true.
Cole picked his quarterback, so I'm like, okay, I can take Brady at the end now.
That's fair. All right. Cool. You got two.
Well, I don't think I'd actually get to draft this guy. I'll take Chris Carter.
Chris Carter draft. I was gonna take him so long ago, but I chose Marvin Harrison instead.
I have Marvin Harrison.
Or not Marvin Harrison. Michael Irvin.
Yeah, I picked the better guy. Yeah.
He did.
And
Hmm.
what?
Alright, is he a cornerback?
Is he a what?
Corner.
Yeah.
Suck my penis.
I would so love to have Darrelle Revis.
Darrelle Revis off the board. One of the best corners of all
I'll
time.
take Revis Island.
Revis Island. Too bad he fell off a fucking cliff when he was.
Well, I only need his prime.
That's true. All right, Noah.
Time to go to the cornerback list.
Alright, finish receivers, finish corners, finish safeties, finish linebackers.
Do I have all my corners? I don't think so. I think I need one, right?
I'm still gonna go a Patriot because he is one of the greatest corners of all time.
Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go Ty Law.
Ty Law. Corner. New England. He's
I
starting.
mean, yeah, that guy's better, but it'd be funnier if I took it.
That's what one of the reasons I took was just to piss him off.
Don't pick. I know who you're gonna. You know who the better player is, but you're still gonna pick this person. This
Well,
is
it's
what you're
just
gonna ask
I just don't even because I already have my
Any
guy
corners?
at starting. I don't even like really need this guy. I don't need either of them really.
Mm,
I really don't care which one I get.
fuck it. I'm gonna
The guy
take
who's funny isn't even probably
first
gonna
one.
get top.
Taking Herb Adderley, corner.
Good old Herbie.
Good old Herbie. Played some good years for your Packers, Cole. All right, next one. Corners are so hard.
Thank God I already picked all 9.
You could make the argument that he's better or just as good as better. Oh, I think I kind of have to draft this guy.
Okay, dude.
All right, kind of more out of desperation more than anything. I guess I'm gonna pick. Whatever. It works. He played on my team. I can't complain. Darrell Green, corner.
Darryl Green.
Darrell Green. Noah, you are up.
All right, give me my kicker.
Oh, I forgot I had to draft a kicker.
All right, give me Adam Vinatieri.
Adam.
Hunters.
They are technically a skill position, yes.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
Kicker. Cole, back-to-backers. Are you gonna piss Noah off?
I doubt it because I don't think we're talking about the same people here. Just because I feel like a backup running back is such an unnecessary thing to draft here,
Mm-hmm.
and I can literally do anyone. I already have Walter Payton. Give me the juice.
The OJ! The juice! My God, he really went there.
What a winner.
In multiple ways.
Yeah.
Beating cases and beating women. It's a lit.
Hey, good pick.
Beating
Breaking
deed.
records and getting away with murder.
Breaking records and breaking jail time. Let's go, boys. The juice is on the loose in Cole's clubhouse.
I will.
Okay.
And give me Vince Lombardi.
And you rat bastard.
Let me need to see.
Fuck! I knew I should have taken him before I
Who's
took
your
another
coach,
corner.
Pupwad?
I don't know now. Because the two coaches... Well, I wanted fucking Lombardi from the start, and then I knew you were going to take Belichick. I was like, whatever, I don't care. But I wanted Lombardi. I thought Cole would wait one more round before he took Lombardi. Damn! I knew I should have taken him then instead of waiting. That
Who's
sucks.
steering the ship, boss?
This is tough. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to look at
Pete
this.
Carroll.
Pete Carroll. Yeah, the
The guy who
orchestrator
made
of the
the
worst
worst
play
play
call
call
in
in
NFL history. I want on my team. Jesus. All right, Noah. You know you've been up, right?
Oh, well, okay, I'm gonna take probably the most skillful punter of all time. Probably strongest legs too. Johnny Hecker.
Johnny Hecker off the board.
Johnny Sins. You took Johnny Sins.
Damn.
That's a good pick.
Not bad, not bad.
Take that pick.
All right, back to back. Here we go. Do I need another one? I don't even know if I don't think. No, I don't. Okay, good. I'm good already. Yeah. Wait. Right? I don't need another one, do I? I did take him, right? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm good. Right, I finished out that. Well, that leaves this. So I either take that guy who didn't go to as many, but won more, or I take the guy who won more, but or I take the guy who won a fuck ton, but not as many.
Still not nearly as good as mine oracles.
I know.
I don't know what's being talked about right now.
So just
God, he
Alright,
sucks
we're
so
gonna-
much more in the playoffs, but he won so many titles.
I don't know who you're gonna pick.
It's a weird. I don't even know what that means.
He's gonna pick like Jimmy Johnson or something.
Jimmy Johnson. Interesting.
You won more Super Bowls. You went to more Super Bowls.
Yeah, he's just picking between Cowboys ones.
Tom Landry or Johnson.
I don't think there's any debate. I just have to go to Don Shula.
John Shula.
Okay then.
And I was never picking between any Cowboys one. I was picking between Bill Walsh and Don Shula. Can't be mad at one. One of them had more Super Bowls, the other one to more, so it's like, whatever.
Who's up?
Me, trying to think. Did you say aw?
Yeah. I wanted to see if I could do something.
Fuck it. Let's pick the greatest kicker of all time, Justin Tucker.
I didn't get to do what I wanted to do.
You did not. Noah, you're up.
All right, I'll take as my tight end, Travis Kelce.
Travis. Wait. You only get one tight end, dumbass. Have you already picked
Yeah.
one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
I just waited.
Alright, Cole, you are up. Cole, he's gonna take fucking Brady next. You should take him.
How?
Why would I do that?
How did you do that?
Yeah,
Why do I want like the 10th or 11th best
He
quarterback
already
of all
has a
time?
quarterback.
When I could take like
I'm
Peyton Manning or
fucking with
something
you,
who's
Tom. down.
Infinitely better.
Don't you already have a quarterback though?
I do. I have Aaron Rodgers. He's way
Yeah.
better.
Already so.
If you have eyes that
True.
work.
Mine worked quite good.
I have finished it. Don't worry about that. I need to get the D line. I got O line.
That guy was good.
One linebacker.
And this position barely matters, so I'll take.
Justin
This
Tucker.
kicker or a punter.
Tucker's already gone.
Tucker's gone. Cole, your time is up. Who you picking?
Oh, I don't want to. I want.
You just forgot the name of it already.
Mason Crosby.
Mason Crosby.
Jesus, you're gonna be missing
He's
a lot of
clutch.
field goals.
He's clutch.
Weak ass leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick a lot of field goals with this offense. That's gonna happen all the time.
Well, all these defenses.
Do I need any more linebackers? 1, 2, 3. Okay,
I'm
I
still
got
up,
three
right?
linebackers. You are.
Ray guy.
Great guy.
Ray.
Ray Guy. Who is
Apparently, he's the best punter of all time.
Punter. Got it. Noah, you're up.
Oh man, do I really take Brady? Do I?
No, it's a horrible pick. But
No, it's not.
do what you want. It's not horrible, but it's certainly not the best.
Do I
It's a
take
big
Brady?
questionable with fucking the way better quarterback. Like,
Brady
way
or
more-
Manning.
are you serious?
I mean,
Well,
is this really a
I
question?
personally would just go off of what NFL players said against playing against both of them, which is that Peyton Manning was better, but whatever.
Mm.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go with somebody else.
Oh?
I'm gonna go with.
Take Jordan Love.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm gonna go with Dan Marino.
Really?
It's a good
Yeah.
pick. It's a good pick.
It's a smart pick. I didn't think he'd do it. I think he actually wants to win, Cole.
I did. I think I did win actually.
I think he's not going to rely on, you know, Pete Carroll calling the worst play in NFL history.
True.
We in a Super Bowl. The Robert Alford dropping an interception to win
Hey,
the
my
Super
eyes
Bowl.
worked quite well, and I got to watch a lot of Super Bowl wins. Suck my dick.
I don't have many corners, do I? I have 1, 2. Oh, I have 3. Okay, never mind.
You took Justin Tucker before you finished drafting corners.
I thought I was just checking.
What kind of retard?
I was checking. I didn't. I finished drafting corner.
Why do you let the corner sit so long?
You're gonna be really
Apparently.
bummed when you're getting burned.
Yeah.
I'm picking Sammy Baugh, punter. Apparently, this dude played a lot of positions, so there you go.
You can also play quarterback.
He played that. He played corner. He played quarter, and punted. Apparently, that nigga. That did a lot of stuff. It's all right. It's all edible.
Ryan gets to figure out how to use the blade.
Sorry, I was choking on myself.
Oh my god.
That's so much worse to say.
Anyway, is there anything else I need? I think I have everything. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Okay. Cool.
I think everyone has everything, right? Is there anything you guys need?
Good.
I think I have everything. That is the. Let me check real quick.
D-line to safeties.
I needed
DBs.
3 LBs. I think. Yeah, I have all
You
those.
know what DB is a safety too, right? So when you wrote 3 DBs,
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
make any sense. With
Fine.
also having
3
2 safeties
CBs,
in there,
whatever. Yeah, I know that, but whatever.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Good.
All right. So now it's time to find out. Here we go. The draft starting. Well, we don't need to do starting position, but here's what we got to find out. Let me close the time real quick. Who had the best draft?
You're cooked.
So, thank you, Noah. Appreciate it. Noah's draft position is written down. QB, Dan Marino. Running back 1, Barry Sanders. Running back, running back, Barry Sanders. Receivers are Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, Marvin Harrison, all Hall of Famers. Tight end, Travis Kelce. O-line, 80s Redskins. Defensive, D-line, 85 Bears. Very disgusting D-line. Linebacker, Lawrence Taylor. Other linebacker, Junior Seau. Don't love that one. Middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly. Horrible pick.
That's a great pick.
Defensive corners, we got Night Train Lane, Charles Woodson, and Ty Law. And safeties, we have Ronnie Lott and Sean Taylor. Probably second and third greatest safeties of all time, maybe fourth and fifth. We'll see. Coach, Bill Belichick. Kicker, Adam Vinatieri. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have punter, Johnny Hecker. Not a bad list, Noah. That's much better than your NBA one, in my opinion. Cole.
Singular pick ruined it. Okay.
All right, Cole. Although, your middle linebacker is horrible, but whatever. Cole.
Read it off what I posted. Don't read what you wrote down. You gotta read what I wrote.
I am reading it. Cole's coach, Vince Lombardi. QB, Aaron Rodgers. Wide receivers, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Chris Carter. I just saw it. Running backs, Walter Payton, and Murderer.
Well, hey, quote, man.
Call that murder, quote unquote murderer. Tight end Tony Gonzalez. O-line 90s Cowboys. Very gross O-line. D-line Steel Curtin. Probably the greatest D-line of all time. Linebackers Ray Lewis. Also another great person. Cole really loves the great people on his team.
Nightclub
The very nightclub headbanger enjoyer. Ray Lewis, Derek Thomas. Didn't really catch. No, honestly, a
You
little
think you're
surprised by
Ray
that
Rice,
one.
by the way.
Oh yeah, right. And Mike Singletary. I like Singletary. Don't love Thomas. And corners, Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey, which I don't understand at all, and Darrell Revis. Great corner on the last one. Don't understand Champ Bailey.
What do you mean?
Safeties, Palomalu, which might be the greatest safety of all time, and
No, he's
Brian
not.
Dawkins, arguably.
Stronny Lott kills him.
And then kicker, we have Mason Crosby. I don't know why I said Cosby. And punter, Ray Guy. That's his guy.
Fella.
All right, and then for my team, we have quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who will go down as the GOAT eventually. Running backs, we have Emmitt Smith and... Hey! Fuck! you, man. That is a good pick. No, it's a good
Really
pick.
weird pick.
It's not a bad pick at all.
Why was he the first running back taken?
Because I wanted the career rushing yards. I think he with this O-line, I think he's going to stack them. I think he's going to just be disgusting. And he won a lot of Super Bowls, so fuck you. And then my other running back was, where was he? He must have been drafted a little bit later. Oh, LaDainian Tomlinson. There we go. Receivers are Terrell Owens, the second greatest receiver of all time. Yes, and that's my first receiver. My D-line was the Vikings 1971 Vikings D-line. My O-line was the 1970s Raiders O-line. My linebacker Dick Butkus. My safety Rod Woodson. Tight end Rob Gronkowski. Wide receiver Don Hudson. Wide receiver Michael Irving. Then we had safety Ed Reed. Jack Lambert at linebacker, Mel Blount at corner, Jack Ham at linebacker. My linebacker core is tough. And Herb Adderley as a corner. Honestly, not even my favorite pick I led, but it was more of a desperation. And Darrell Green at corner, I like that one. Don Shula is the head coach. Justin Tucker is the kicker. And punter Sammy Baugh. All right.
Clearly.
Offense.
I think I won.
Offensively, who's got the best team?
Me.
Okay, so we need to make this boys. Let's look at this. All right, let's separate this a bit more. Receiver core. Who's got the best receiver core?
Me.
So we have between Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver of all time, undeniable. Larry Fitzgerald, a Hall of Fame receiver, top, a little overrated.
No, he's
Marvin Harrison, who's
Played for a while.
Marvin Harrison, who's actually better than Larry Fitzgerald, which was a weird 2-3, but whatever. Versus, where's Cole? There he is. Randy Moss, the second greatest, or third, in my opinion.
Second.
Calvin Johnson, a top 10 receiver. Chris Carter, probably a
Overrated
top
hell.
20 receiver. Also,
Better
he's
than Larry Fitzgerald.
better than Larry Fitzgerald.
That's so funny.
Versus, we had Terrell Owens and I drafted him later. Michael Irvin and Don Hudson.
Clearly, Rhino's the weakest one.
That
What?
was good.
I gotta give this one to Noah Cole. I think Noah drafted the strongest one.
No, he didn't.
I mean, you have the greatest receiver of all time, but then you fall off quite hard. Noah had, you have the third, in my opinion. You guys would say third greatest receiver, and then you fall off pretty hard. Noah has the best.
Fall off.
I mean, it's not massive fall off.
I would take both of my second guys over Fitzgerald.
Oh, true, but I would take Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
But
Sure, okay.
no, I wouldn't take either of them over Marvin Harrison. If I had Marvin Harrison, I would take both of them over Marvin Harrison.
Maybe Marvin Harrison over him, but
Noah has two. I'd take over two of yours, so I think that's.
my guys
better.
had way higher peaks.
But Don Hudson, it goes down as a top 5 receiver of all time. Michael Irvin won
Played
more.
in like 1925.
Michael Irvin won
Overrated.
an incredible amount of rings,
Because of their D line and running back.
and T.O.'s the most athletic receiver of all time.
No.
Affiliation.
Yes, he
Randy
is.
Moss is.
I disagree.
You're wrong.
T.O.'s the second greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He also has the most receiving yards of all time,
No, he doesn't.
or the second most receiving yards of all time.
You know, it's the second most touchdowns, which are more important than yards. Randy Moss.
God.
Also, I'm pretty sure Larry Fitzgerald is the second most.
And T.O. has the most touchdowns of all time.
No, he doesn't. Jerry Rice has the most touchdowns of all time.
Well, no, but T.O. has the most yards though.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
No,
he has one of them over Moss. I know that. Oh,
He
catch
has
it.
yards over Moss.
Yeah. Oh,
Over
there it
Rice,
is.
though.
By like 30.
Oh, it's more.
Moss has more touchdowns. What matters more? Touchdowns. Who had a higher peak? Moss.
T.O. had in my opinion, Moss had a higher season, but T.O. had a better career.
No.
No.
Yep. All right, so receiver core, I'm gonna give it to Noah, and then I guess He just has the two players that I would prefer over any. I mean, the only player that I would. I mean, Larry is the worst pick he picked by far. That's a horrible pick. I wouldn't pick. I'd pick anyone on my team over Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, I would pick Emmitt Smith over Larry Fitzgerald. All right.
Yeah, but I also didn't pick him in the second round.
Fair, but Larry is the worst pick you did. The second worst pick because you picked Kuechly as well. Running back core. Who's got the best one?
I think I do.
We have Barry Sanders and Jim Brown.
I don't care about my second running back at all.
Versus Walter Payton and the Murderer. Versus Emmitt Smith
OJ won an MVP.
and LaDainian Tomlinson. OJ did win an MVP.
I got
Walter
the
Payton
guy.
is the second greatest running back of all time. Jim Brown is probably the...
Noah's got a better running back core than I do.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to Noah. I think. Then
I have a
me.
better receiving core.
I think I have a better running back core than Cole does.
Who are your running backs?
LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith.
Well, Walter.
I'd pick both over OJ.
I guess.
Sure, fine, whatever. I don't even know why we tried to do running back.
Because you gotta have a lot of teams run two running backs.
Also run two quarterbacks. Doesn't mean we didn't draft two.
They don't ever. No, they don't. All right. I mean, tight end. There's only one that we had to pick. No, Noah would say I picked the best. I would disagree, but
Yeah,
whatever.
so you
Tight end.
fuck yourself.
Winner is me.
Because I said so?
All right. Well, I think Cole. Who? It doesn't matter. All right.
I have no idea who the best tight end of all time is.
Okay,
Nor
whatever.
do I really care.
More importantly, who picked the best O line?
Cool.
Probably Cole. I'll give him that. Yeah, can't argue with that one.
Why do you think Emmitt Smith got so many fucking yards and touchdowns?
I know. That's why I'm saying can't argue with that one. Who picked the best D line? We had the Steel Curtain.
4 Super Bowls
Yeah.
on my D line.
That's pretty true. All right.
Second best.
No.
Count the rings. 1 ring to a 0.
Oh my
That
God.
was more linebackers than it was a D line.
No? Look
It was
at the
like
D-line.
Jack Ham, Jack
The
Lambert.
Purple People Eaters are considered like the greatest D line of all time,
No, they're not.
Yeah.
or the second
Perry.
behind the Bears, arguably right behind the Bears.
Yeah.
All right. So we
I'm
have.
saying the wrong players. I just realized that.
Or sorry, not the Bears, the Steel Curtain. Right behind them. Okay, then we have who had the best linebacker core. That's the
Oh,
one.
me.
Let's see. I think
No,
my
no.
linebacker
You're the
core.
worst
I
one,
think
Noah.
mine's easily the best. I have
Right.
savages.
Who is on your linebacker?
So my linebacker core starts with we got where's my first one?
Not a hard question to answer.
I know we got Jack Lambert, Jack Ham.
All worse than LT.
What?
LT's the best defensive player of all time. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
And Dick Buckus. Jack Lambert, Dick Buckus, Jack Ham.
Yeah, I won that.
No.
Yeah, I
I
did.
No.
at minimum got second.
Ray
Got-
Lewis, Derek
oh,
Thomas,
distant
Mike
third.
Singletary. No. My linebacker core stomps. I literally had
It does.
near murderers on my linebacker core. Jack Lambert almost killed someone on a football field.
You're underrating the shit out of Luke Kuechly.
What is it? I mean, I don't.
No, your linebacker core is so. I mean, you have one good player.
Okay, that didn't make any sense.
Okay,
You
you have
say
two good players.
He has 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly
like
is
we all
not
do.
going to the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
Probably
Easily.
will.
That is a horrible pick.
He is like JJ Watt.
Do you really? Okay, Noah. Who's better? Whose linebacker core is better? Mine or Cole's?
Goals.
I disagree.
Ray Lewis
Oh
and
my
Mike
god.
Singletary were some demons.
Oh my god.
Derek Thomas had the most sacks.
Lambert was the reason the Steel Curtain was that good.
Debatable. Mean Joe Green
No,
exists.
Mean Joe Green is the best player on that defense.
But he wasn't the fucking okay. But he was a. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bother arguing that. I easily
What?
think I easily think I win this.
I
You
disagree.
don't?
Oh my god. All right, best. We'll just throw in DB core here. We'll throw it all in. Corners and safeties. All right, so we have Cole with Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey, Darrelle Revis, and Troy Polamalu and Brian Dawkins versus Night Train Lane, Charles Woodson, Ty Law, Ronnie Lott, Sean Taylor. That's a disgusting team. That's gross. And then versus, I have to find mine again. We have Ron Woodson. Rod Woodson. I don't know why I keep thinking his name is Ron. My apologies. Ed Reed. Mel Blount. Herb Adderley. Darrell Green. Where was the other ones?
Well, I know who didn't win.
Who didn't win, Noah?
You.
How?
Really? Cut me and Coles are better. This is better.
Ours got that dog in him.
They
my
they
God.
literally do have that dog in them.
Disagree. Wait. Rod Woodson is considered one of the greatest corners of all time.
I
He
have
also
better
played
Woodson.
safety. You
Yeah.
do have a better Woodson.
Don't know corners and safeties enough to argue for this.
Herb
Best
Adderley,
safeties.
and Ed Reed is probably the second greatest safety of all time.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Herb Adderley, second grade
No,
safety.
Ed Reed.
Oh,
Ed
Ed
Reed,
Reed. I mean, maybe.
Ronnie Lott's number 1.
No.
Sure.
And then,
Yeah.
yes.
No, I did not lose.
And then maybe Polamalu or something.
Oh. That's what you're saying.
But I think I won in safeties.
Between you two, I'd probably pick. I mean, Cole's got Deion Sanders and Darrelle Revis. He also has Polamalu. You have Night
Why are we
Train.
acting like Champ Bailey isn't better than Darrelle Revis?
I don't know anything about Champ Bailey at all.
I think I have the most picks in a season.
I can't comment on Champ Bailey. I don't know
Most
anything
picks in
about
the
him.
season was like
Night Train
In
Lane,
the 50s
Charles
or something.
Woodson. I know nothing about Ty Law, Ronnie Lott, Sean Taylor. Noah's got the best safety core probably, but
I get the best corner core.
yeah. But I think I got a great mix of both, and I think I would put it above either one of you.
Really?
Agree.
With you.
I think so. Noah said he'd pick you over me, so clearly he disagrees. Cole, what do you pick between me and you, or me and Noah?
Who's on yours, Ryan? I don't. This take you 2 seconds to list them.
Bitch, I have to go through. I did a draft order. I'd have to write all them down.
Oh, that was your silly fault.
Darrell Green, Herb Adderley, Ed Reed, Mel Blount, and where's my other safety? Rod Woodson.
I don't love Ty Law as a third corner on Noah's team, but
I don't either.
he just has so many hype. He just has so many peaks. I would go Noah's over yours.
Oh, shut up, bro. I'm gonna pick probably. I think Cole's DB core is a little better than Noah's. Just slightly. They're very close. I guess I have to be third.
And I win when it comes to coach.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And kicker.
No, I wouldn't when it comes. I have the greatest kicker of all time. You have probably the most clutch kicker of all time, but I have the
Yeah,
greatest.
that's all I need my
I have the
kicker to do.
greatest kicker of all time, so it doesn't matter.
Which is who?
Justin Tucker.
No.
Not even close. It's not even close. Period. In the statement.
Never had a chance to be clutch. And like a real important.
Justin Tucker was the greatest kicker of all time. Vinatieri hit a lot of game-winning Super Bowl field goals. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker has the highest career percentage of all time and has made the most field goals.
Okay.
He's the greatest. I mean, this kickers doesn't really matter that much. You probably picked the least relevant kick punter of all time.
He's probably the best one though.
Is a punter. Cole picked some guy I've never heard of.
I just looked up best punters of all time. People said he was the best one. I was like,
That's
cool.
Who I was picking.
Okay, so reading this off, we have a tie right now. Noah has the best receiver core, apparently.
No, he doesn't.
Which,
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
He apparently has the best running back core as well, which I disagree with, but whatever.
Sure.
Cole has the best linebacker and best DB core. So the problem now comes down to who's got the best QB.
That's a whole other thing.
Well, if we're gonna pick,
An hour-long.
Yeah, that's an hour. Okay, but okay. So how do we pick the best team then? Because you two are tied.
Are we ever actually gonna pick a best team?
Well, who drafted the best?
Who the hell is Noah? I don't know. Who's Noah's? Oh, Dan Marino. That's his quarterback.
Cole had the better.
I mean,
Cole had the
Aaron
better
Rodgers is more
quarterback.
efficient than Dan Marino.
Cole had the better QB. Noah had the better tight end. Noah had the better coach, but they're like neck and neck.
I mean, I would take Rodgers over Marino. Although I respect the hell out of Dan Marino.
True. If I had to pick between you two looking at these teams, I gotta.
Rodgers is the most efficient quarterback in NFL history.
It's true. Cole has a better defense. Noah probably has a slightly better offense.
Well, defense wins championships. I'm cool with that.
Are we sure about that? Chiefs had a real banging defense.
Yeah, look at Tom Brady's career.
Chiefs had a real banging defense this year.
Their defense.
Noah drafted so weird for picking Bill
Neither
Belichick.
defense played particularly well in that game.
Overall,
The Eagles lost because their defense failed.
both of you picked quarterbacks who just didn't win a lot in the playoffs. It's just the
Yeah,
way it
I'm-
is.
Yeah, I'm just picking the ones that are skillful.
Yeah, and that's where I gotta say, if we're going off
100% team
rings,
success.
if we're going off rings alone,
Idiotic.
which we
Utterly,
shouldn't.
Blatantly retarded.
Oh boy, you two got so many different things.
I would probably,
I wanna say
if I was gonna rank quarterbacks all time, off the top of my head, without looking at it much, although this is not the first time I thought about this, I would go like Mahomes and Rodgers 1, because I don't even know which one is better. They're the same dude.
toss up.
I'd probably go Peyton Manning 2, Dan Marino 3.
Probably, yeah. That's not a bad rating. I'd probably put Dan Marino's more talented than Manning, in my opinion, but Manning just had that winning edge. Fuck. Between you two's teams, I gotta say, I see Cole's team just winning more rings. At the very least, even though Rodgers only has won one, he's at least won one. Marino didn't win any. I know that doesn't matter. Noah's receiver core. Well, because also you have Vince Lombardi, who's a Packer, who has won a lot of rings, and he's gonna make.
The relevant thing is how you played in the Super Bowl, not the outcome.
Well, Rodgers got the Super Bowl MVP, so that mattered.
He did. He balled out.
He
in that
balled the
Super Bowl.
fuck out in that
That
Super
was a
Bowl.
loud ass thunder strike.
And
God damn.
Marino, I don't even know if
That
Marino.
scared the fuck out of me.
All right. You know what? We'll just do this strictly on. We'll just do strictly on skill. And on skill, I'm gonna give it to Cole.
Tell me you are hearing this shit right now. It sounds like a fucking earthquake.
I hear
I
it.
thought
now.
you were just moving your chair around.
I thought you were too at first, but I was like, "What the
No.
fuck is that?"
Like thunder struck my fucking driveway or
Holy
something.
shit, that was loud.
Holy shit.
You understand that thunder doesn't strike anything, right?
Okay, sorry, lightning. But the thunder was the sound.
Based on skill, I think Cole seems slightly more skill than Noah's, but it's mainly
Plus, if
mainly.
if you beat my team, Emoji Simpson's gonna kill you.
I don't care. I'm
OJ Simpson will stab everyone.
I'll just send out OJ whenever I need someone to die.
I think Cole has a just like the thing that's killing Noah mainly is a weaker defensive core as a whole. And it's more weaker than how Cole loses to in offense, but it's not enough compared to how much you lose to him in defense. So I'm gonna give this.
To Jerry Rice would be a problem.
That would be a massive. I was looking. I was like, who the hell is gonna stop Jerry Rice on Cole's team?
Although Aaron
And then
Rodgers throwing to Randy Moss.
And Calvin Johnson, who just splits the field wide open. That's just crazy. Plus, you have the second greatest running back, and then whoever shit talks Walter Payton gets stabbed. So, OJ just stabs whoever shit talks Walter Payton. So, the only problem, Cole. I mean, Cole, you have probably the greatest shutdown corner of all time. So, I mean,
My
like
team is so fast.
you have so much. I mean, you got Sanders, Revis, Dawkins, and
My
this
team can absolutely skedaddle.
the biggest problem Marino's gonna have is he's just not gonna be able to see Jerry Rice on the fucking field, because like Darrelle Revis, he just there was a reason he was called what was that plane reference they used for him, nickname.
Revis Island.
Revis. Well, there was a plane
Had a
thing
plane reference.
because he was on the Jets and he had a plane reference and I can't remember what.
No, it's just
was-
Reeves Island.
Okay, whatever.
Nickname I
Anyway.
wanted is Island.
Darrelle Revis would be an incredible shutdown corner on. I mean, I don't know how Fitzgerald would ever get open against Darrelle
I
Revis.
am
gotta be
not
honest.
putting I'm putting Deion
I'm
Sanders on Jerry Rice.
Yeah, and I'm not putting. I didn't say I was going to say Fitzgerald or Harrison. Obviously, the Deion Sanders goes on to Rice. It's not even close. And to be fair, I think those two played against each other, right?
Yeah.
So
They played with each other.
and they play with each other. So it's not like Deion Sanders doesn't have the experience. So Marino's got a cannon. Rice was not known as a sprinter down the field type. He was just an incredibly good route runner. He had speed, but not a whole lot of speed. But Marino's a cannon thrower, and I'm not sure how great of an. I'm not. I mean, he was accurate, but I don't think he was what was his name? Joe Montana accurate. So, yeah, I'm giving it to Cole. I think his offense is like I give Cole like a 9.5 on offense. I give Noah 10. I give Cole a 10 on defense and Noah like a 9.43 on defense. The biggest drop off was a horrible Luke Kuechly pick. Like, if you didn't pick that, if you picked any other linebacker, you probably win.
Well, it was between that and Patrick Willis. So.
I mean, those are both horrible picks.
No, they're not. Patrick Willis is not.
I just don't like either one.
Why? Because they're modern.
No. I was gonna pick Justin Jefferson as one of my receivers.
I know. I was gonna call you a retard.
I was seriously thinking about it for a very long time.
Cooper Kupp is right there.
Cooper Kupp's fantastic. I think
Too
Justin
white.
Jefferson will be better by the end of his career. Too white.
I almost took Antonio Brown.
I legitimately considered Antonio for like 30 seconds, but I was like, but if I pick Antonio, I'm just settling for the fact that I'm just not gonna have him for very long. That's just it. Like he is. I mean, I know we're doing this off peaks, and his peak was probably the highest peak we've seen since what? Rice, maybe.
Who knows?
Almost took him, but I liked. Yeah. Also, Larry Fitzgerald is killing your offense, not Noah, a little bit. I don't like that pick at all. I mean, I don't like where you took him. If you had took him last, I would have been like, sure, whatever, that's fine. But you took him like really early on in round 8. So, I mean, we had 20
Really early round 8.
rounds. That's pretty early for a receiver.
You took Emmitt Smith in round 2.
That I think is a good pick. I disagree with you two.
That's a
I think Cole's team would probably win against yours in a 1v1. I think it would be very close. Obviously, I don't know how the hell Rodgers is going to throw against Night Train Lane. Good fucking
your
luck.
team's getting blown out the water.
No.
Don Hudson's gonna shit his pants when the ball's not thrown underhanded.
Don Hudson isn't even my number 1 option.
Yeah, I hope he's not.
He's not. He's number 2.
Dude has never caught a ball farther than 20 yards.
Don Hudson's a good pick. Don Hudson has one of the greatest careers in NFL history. Period.
Like it's Bombers.
Played against Palmers. Okay, yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah, and the which one did you pick? Fucking where is it? Night Train Lane was playing against a lot of champions.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. All right, so as the last pick, I get to play Cole. Did have the best draft I think just slightly. Noah, you came much closer than your NBA draft. I give you credit. I still think you guys underrate my team a lot, but fuck you. I think my team is actually pretty good. I mean, I have what will probably
I think your team would be pretty solid.
No, I think my team could be give. Oh my god, if we're talking about fucking peaks, I know I picked Mahomes, but like man, I swear, and like by the end of his career, it won't even be close.
If we're talking about peaks, you're dead because Luke Kuechly's a deep boy.
Luke Kuechly has nowhere close to the peak
Boy.
of any other linebacker picked.
Deep
Nowhere
boy.
close. Deep boy 1 year and dude. Are we
Yeah, we're
serious?
talking
This is you picked a linebacker from the present era or
Yep.
the present
Yeah, I
era.
did, and-
Regular. Those linebackers aren't even close to the talent of the 80s and 90s or 70s. They just aren't.
He's very talented.
He was very good, but he plays around pussy rules.
No, he plays around using his brain.
And I truly think had somebody from this era, linebacker-wise, played against somebody from the 80s or 90s, they get squashed. Jack Lambert will literally break his face in half. I'm sorry, he's going to rip him over.
Well, thank God that they both play defense, right?
What does rip him over mean?
He's just Jack Lambert would make him Jack Lambert will get if he played nowadays, he'd get 10 sacks in a game.
Disagreed.
It's a lot of sacks.
Or he would I mean not a game, but he might
He's gonna
get
flag every fucking play if he played right now.
Yes, he would, because the rules are disgusting. But that's my point: is you can't bring
You don't understand
Kuechly.
what the rules were back then. You
They
could
were.
fucking rip
You
somebody
can.
down by the-
Yes, I know he can't play in this era, but you can't play Kuechly in that era. He wouldn't. He would not be the same.
He would be.
No, he wouldn't. He would not. He's smart,
Even
but he's
better.
not great.
He'd have less. He'd only have to fucking guess between 5 different plays back then. He'd absolutely murder.
All right. Well, Noah, you came in second. Just barely. Did better though. Closer. I disagree that I came in third. Honestly, I think that's ridiculous. I think you guys are highly underrating my offensive capabilities. But whatever. Those are all-time drafts. Let us know what you guys think. Who had the best draft? And go ahead and give out your drafts in the comments. And Cole,
Yep.
I just have one question. Why did you take O.J. Simpson?
Because it's funny.
And he's a Hall of Fame running back who won an MVP.
That's fair. All right,
One of
fair
the
enough.
top 15 running backs of all time. And I don't need a backup running back. So,
That's probably fair. I'll give you that. All right, whatever. Okay, that's our those are our top all-time draft and some of the best players.
Why'd you take Emmitt Smith first?
Because Emmitt Smith's one of the greatest running backs of all time.
So was O.J. Simpson?
He's
Alright.
way better than O.J. Simpson. Anyway, we will let us know if you have any ideas for any podcast in the future. Maybe we'll do another sport, but I don't really know enough about any other sport to do it. So probably not, but we'll see. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.